What is good, everybody? How are we doing? Let me add the chat in Evercore. You don't have new stuff. I would say shame, but I also don't have any new stuff, so yeah, I feel ya. Sometimes it do be like that. That being said, it appears a lot of other people have sent in new stuff, so just my little camera over here. My camera being my phone. Yo, what's up, Asta? How we doing? Afkara. 60 camera. I mean, if you guys like this camera, this is like fairly easy for me to set up because it's just my phone. Because I really don't feel like spending money on a new webcam. It does feel kind of funny though, and it does block like a good fifth of my screen, but it is what it is. Hello, chat. What's up, DMH? The camera looks somewhat better than the webcam even. I mean, yeah, it definitely is like a nicer camera. Like my webcam is like 720p. This is at least 1080p. If only my haircut was as nice as my camera. Right now it feels kind of goofy, but whatever. Alrighty. Yeah, if you guys want to send tracks, use the pinned link, and without further ado, let's just get into it. Starting off with Liminal by Hayes. He also says this is off rhythm and off key on purpose, so let's see how off key it is. You look like you cut your own hair. Damn, I'll tell that to my barber next time.
Between the walls, stuck inside the hall. Where do I go? I wanna know.
Feel sad, Afkara. Feel sad.
Where will I go?
Okay. Ooh. Nice.
Where will I go?
Where's my pen?
Will I know?
This vocal's actually nice as well.
Feelings right. If I'm alright. If I can just sleep at night.
I do kind of agree with what you guys are saying in chat. This is a cool track. Definitely a cool idea. I think you could take more advantage of the vocal, like incorporate it more into the production. I get that it's probably just like a sample, so you can't like get like a full acapella out of it, but yeah, would definitely be worth trying to use it more in the production in terms of like, you know, granulate, like throw it in a granulizer. Is that what they're called? Or like try a whole bunch of different stuff, you know, loop a piece, gate the vocal, and do like a cool LFO section, do chops. Just try and incorporate it more because I think it'll contribute to the liminal vibe of it. I think it was Afkar said it, that it's like it's weird, but it's not weird enough to justify it being off key. Granulator, real. Rhythmically well structured enough and too smoothly arranged to have a stylistic choice for being out of key. Yeah, exactly. I think if you want to go like weird and out of key, you kind of have to commit to it, because now it just feels like a mistake rather than a choice, because you're not committing to it hard enough. That's at least my thought. Other than that, I mean, I think the whole production could use a little bit more like openness. It feels quite closed. It's partially from the top end, partially from reverb. If that's what you want to go for, that's fine, but I think you can open it up a little bit more and be a little more deliberate with the like size of your reverbs to get that more nice effect. Because like here, actually it's wider than I thought it was. Yeah, it really is just like the high end is not matching how wide it is. Generally for me, the wider something is, the more high end it needs to feel correct. There's some genres where like you get like really like a boiler room type of stuff where it can be quite wide, but very smooth, and you know, doesn't need to have a lot of high end to feel correct. But for this type of style, you do want to make sure your high end is appropriately leveled so that the width doesn't feel out of place. I kom pom pom relle to vok vo he relle to vokton he. I'm lost. I'm absolutely lost. I drew kind. Okay, let's just listen to the track. Damn, that sucks for the Knox. Okay. Damn, cool. I'll focus more on the drop then. I think, just as like a note, the arrangement on the break is too long for too little variation. I love this type of style of break, but if I can scroll through like 30-40 seconds and the energy hasn't changed, it's kind of a problem. And it's not even the energy hasn't changed, the instrumentation hasn't changed either. It's completely the same. But here you add like a few drums, but nothing has changed here. Like for a minute and a half, everything is basically the same in terms of arrangement. So would change that and go into it. You know, start off if you want to get to here, where you kind of start. I would take the first like what 16 bars and have it be like a very soft piano or something. That way you lead up into this energy and then even further. Because right now it just feels like, and then we go drop, whereas it kind of needs to be like, you know, up to the drop. Drop wise, it's cool. It feels like a lot of your elements are a little bit overlapping. So I would say you kind of just need to go in, EQ things to get more separation, and then just like tastefully distort and level everything so that you get a much more compressed and really fat sound overall without actually super hard compressing everything, because you know you can go like JSCar route and hard limit all of your elements, but I don't really love how that sounds. It definitely works for a lot of his older style of music, but for this you don't really want to go there. Your chord sound is great though. Here it feels like you need a little bit of soothe on the lead to get the lead punching through as much as possible. Also, it's too mono. I think that's the other problem. Like, it doesn't feel big. It feels like you're playing it off of your phone speaker when it should be like massive. So I'd say definitely spread out the chords more. And if you're struggling because of phase, I would say just add a couple extra chord layers and then just pan stuff, like pan your chord layers. It's going to make the track sound more interesting as well. For this section, your bass, again, also feels too mono. Your lead kind of has some stereo, but it's not quite enough for me. I also think the dung thing could have a little more crunch to it. Like, I would try a couple of different distortion plugins and see which one is going to give you a little bit of that like crispy, crunchy top end. Because I think it will also help it sort of complement the lead you have going. The lead melody also at the end is a bit random, so maybe try getting it more tight per se. All right. Hopefully that helps. And next one. Bro thinks he's you forgot. Gotcha. Let's see. Let me check chat. Oh wait. You wrote a bunch of stuff. I wanted to fix this with soothe in the sidechain, but the delay of the soothe messes up my chase. Yeah. He'd add something else at second. Drop second part. Check chat while text real. Oh, I didn't even realize how far it goes up. Oh, you asked about wideness earlier. Yeah, you just need ozone imager, to be honest. That's my go-to. Okay, cool. Let me... By the way, whenever you play audio, it like plays quietly and then 1 second later plays normal volume. I don't know why that's happening. Truly don't know. I'll need to check the VOD. Alright. Okay.
Hold a knife on it. A kitchen knife.
Very cool. I rushed this track. It does kind of sound rushed. I think you have a really good foundation with this. I love this already. The intro definitely needs like some sort of hook to it, because you just have Like this, if I heard this after like 5 seconds, I would skip to another track. Or I would skip forward. But this is cool. This feels very more Kismet, which is great. I would remove all of these like super boring impacts and exhausts you have. You don't need them. You can make something vastly more interesting. Build is fine.
A kitchen knife.
I think really what I'm missing here is like groove. Either groove or melody. Because you have the da-da-da-da, like it's a cool rhythmic foundation. But there's nothing more to that. It's just like, this is a cool rhythm. It's not like, oh, it's time to like mosh or go crazy. It's just like, do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So I think you need either more drums or more like melody to it. Just depends what direction you want to go. If you want to go for something that's more like festival-y or like, you know, to be played out, you know, actually both can work. It's just a question of what direction you want to go. I would also think that you'd want to add more melody because you have this chord, but it kind of has no context to it at all. So just, oh, there's a chord playing, and then we go right back to. At least here you have the actual wee-wah thing going, which is quite cool. But yeah, I would say just add more layers to it and decide if you want to go more drums or more melody. Technically, you don't have to have either or, but what happens is if you add too much stuff, it ends up becoming really complicated. A knife. It needs variation. Yep. For sure. The other thing is like automations will help you a lot in just creating more movement without changing to a different sound. Like you can use the same sound and it'll feel very homogeneous. And like one track, and if you just automate the main sound, that hey, I'm not from Japan. Yeah, me neither. It's okay. We can all be part of the Japan gang. Can pretend. I already opened this. Okay. Next one. Melody good ? Hello, just wanted to share this feature. Quickly made some sounds to simulate a drop. Please feedback. Okay. It's a bit, not a big fan, to be honest. I'm gonna try it in a different key. Why do I have to add permissions? Bro, just let me play the... Yeah, it just feels like it's not really sure where it's going. You have a few cool like parts in there, but I would say try and rework it. Also, by the time you get here, it just starts to go like way too confusing. Like you're adding too many variations for how complex the bass melody is. Feels like a hybrid of two melodies. Yeah, pretty much. Deutschland gang? Absolutely. Too complicated? Yep. Alright, that is the consensus. I'd take the best parts of this melody, Kelly B, and then just try and make a new melody out of that. Or maybe just repeat it a bunch and then add variations to the best parts of it. Futterbonk! Alright, more Futterbonks, let's go. Classic. I feel like I've heard this vocal somewhere before, guys. ending. I don't think you even need this section. It feels too low in energy compared to where you were before. Also, as like a quick note, just to interject because I'll forget later, the melody is too upfront. So what's happening is like space-wise, it's competing with the vocal. So I would take the melody and I would reverb it a bunch, so it's not as in front, and you give the vocal space to breathe, but you still have the melody going in there. Here I would do something cooler with this vocal. It feels a bit too straight. It's like the vocal. We'll take on the world. We'll take on the... Like, it just needs more... to take up more space and be more interesting.
We'll take on the world. 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 We'll take on the world.
Yeah, really a pretty cool track. I will say, yeah, this piece, you don't really need it, to be honest. Like, it just kind of feels like it's there to be there. So I would just remove that and go straight out of the drop into this. And then drop-wise, I like it. It feels like the chords are actually too distorted. Like, they feel a bit too crunchy. In the sense that I love me some distortion, but you're sort of, it feels like they're too fuzzy and they're losing their, you're losing the feel of the chord. So I think you can either keep it, maybe scale back the distortion a little bit, but then also add like one or two more organic layers, like a string or some sort of like bell, just to sort of reintroduce a little bit more of that like pure chord feel. The bass could also be a bit more, I think the bass could use a little more release on it. I think someone said sustain, but I think release for me would be more important. That way after the note phases, no, because right now it's don't, and it needs to be like don't, don't. Maybe Mike Williams' Face Up to the Sun. I can't remember the melody for that, but it might be similar to this. Something else I was going to say. No, other than that, it's cool. I mean, the vocal's kind of tough, but yeah, if you process the vocal more and get it more spicy and interesting, it'll work. The problem always with spice vocals is like if you just add them in like it's a regular custom acapella, it's always going to come across flat because everybody who's listening knows that it's not that. And usually the delivery on them is designed for commercial use, so it's not going to have the same level of soul as an acapella that's specifically for your song. So yeah, just like this ID. I'd be standing in front of the DMC? Wait, where is this guy? I'd be standing there like this as well. Anyway, let's give this a play.
The sun went down when the moon came up. Now everybody's dancing. The bass beats loud, but my heart speaks now. out
right.
of Texas. 'Cause everybody living
Piano.
wanna feel true love. It's the stuff that we're made of. Yeah, everybody living wanna feel true love like this. So take my
problem.
hand and move to the rhythm. Break it down and move like this. Take my hand and move to the rhythm. Break it down and move it just like this.
Ooh. Nice.
Break it down and move it just like this. Break it down and move it just like
Very
this.
nice.
We've all been low, but tonight we fly. 'Cause everybody's popping. The spot is hot
Wow,
and
pedal
the
weak.
DJ's live. Let's forget about our problems. I know we
Ooh.
9 to 5 and damn it, some days I don't know how we survive.
Damn.
Down and the moon comes up, you know we living for the nightlife. Big bright lights at the dance floor, sipping on some booze and ice. With the DJ spinning that tune you like, and break it down if you want it till the morning light. 'Cause if we only getting one life, we better get it done right.
That's actually sick.
Take my hand and move to the rhythm. Break it down and move like this. Take my hand and move to the rhythm. Break it
Very groovy.
down and move it just like this.
Did the camera give up?
Break it down and move it just like this.
Oh, that actually fixed it. I literally just wiggled the cable.
Break it down and move it just like
This
this.
is such a sick track. It's so groovy. Like, you nailed everything as far as the groove goes. The only thing I'm actually even gonna like this as well. I love this.
I know we all been tripping
This
on
is
9 to 5.
genuinely one of the best implementations I've heard of, like transitioning from like a groovy housey track to a rap section. Like, it just sounds so clean and like it's just meant to be there. The vocal performance is perfect for it as well. I think here the mix is a bit.
Damn it, some days I don't know how we survive, but when the sun goes
Yeah, the
down,
mix feels a little bit like it could be uplifted. The chord is just a touch muddy, especially for this section. I would remove a little bit of the low end from it.
comes up, you know we living for the
I would also
nightlife.
change the clap maybe. Just something, because right now it's very and I think you could have something a little bit tighter and it'll make it a bit tighter in general. Just like a instead of a you also make a sample pack just from my attempts to make sounds with my mouth. That part was so good. The submission won. Exactly. Can I play with you, Val? What does this mean? Oh, like Valorant. God, I genuinely haven't even like thought of Valorant in so damn long. That's crazy. I'm gonna go eat, so I cannot grace your ears with my presence. I'll grace you guys with your presence, but I don't think you hear anything that beats us anymore. That's true. That's true. There's something else I was gonna say. I think with the vocal layer stuff, you could use the stereo image more. Maybe for DJing, this is gonna be like not important. Like if you wanted to play this, because this is like a track to play out, most of the time the speakers are going to be in mono anyway, so you don't need to go too hard with the stereo image, but I think you could have a little more width to it by leave the chords and the drums where they are, maybe add like a few panning hats or something, but mainly just take like the vocal layers and have them out, because I think it'll make the rest of the track feel more open without you really having to change that much to it. Also, it gets the vocal out of the way of the chords, so it makes the whole thing smoother.
Break it down and move it.
Imagine compression, real. Okay, a bit more wider. Yeah, exactly. Just like on some of the elements, because I think the chords are actually fine. You can make the chords a bit wider if you wanted to, but I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference. Other than that,
Like this.
yeah, I mean the exhaust is a bit like corny, but it works pretty well for this style of track. You can totally do it. That's really it, man. Everything else is good. Nick Bin, check this out. Exclusive demo. Damn, yo, we're getting the exclusives out here. Sanctuary feedback session. Numero uno. Bum. The creepy music.
Check this out.
Oh, okay.
Check this out. Check this out. Check this out. Check this out.
Oh, okay, actually nice. Cool. This is, I think, definitely the best demo you've sent so far. For sure. Like, as far as, like, the idea and, like, the songwriting as well, this is definitely, like, a good step up. So, good fucking job with that. I will say the beginning, this arrangement choice is weird, because this... I like this idea. I'm not sure I love this sort of very dissonant bell thing, but if you made it less dissonant, it would sound cool. But then you go from this, and it just starts out of nowhere. Like, it just kind of fades in. So I'd say definitely see if you can get, like, a drum fill or something in there that's like, okay, the thing is starting. Like, the mix needs some EQing. Mostly just, like, bringing in a little more mids. Like, it doesn't need to be a lot for this type of style of dubstep. You don't really need a lot of mids. You kind of want it to be very, like, low end, high end, wow, 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 wow. But that being said, you could definitely bring a little more mids into it. You have on your lead here a lot of harsh resonances. Don't get rid of all of your resonances, but here it's like a little bit piercing. So definitely scale it back a bit. Just take an EQ really fine, like surgical, and just find the places where those resonances are coming in. The easiest way to do it is to just take it plus 10 dB or something and then just scroll through the frequency range until you find all of the really annoying ones and just bring it down. A little more compression maybe on some of the sounds. And even just like a bit more of a master, like just into the limiter so that it's nice and thick and compressed. There's something else I wanted to touch on. The vocal. The vocal is actually fits pretty well. It does make it sound a lot like production music. Like, this is what the type of song that plays during like the intermission of like an esports live stream is like this type of music, which not at all a bad thing actually. I don't think I could bring myself to make that type of music. I just don't know how to do it. But I would work with the vocal a little more to get it a little more variation. I didn't know what to do for an intro. This is dubstep. Bro, do this. Bro, what does that mean? Compressor and EQ, it's so simple. Yeah, I mean, in theory, true. But you got to learn how to... I think this is the struggle of like all producers and engineers, is that the tools are actually fairly simple. The trick is like the difference between you and the people who are like getting paid to do it are that they've like mastered them. Like you take this simple tool and you become an absolute god with it. Like you completely master it inside out. And it's just tough sometimes. Actually, it's just tough for everyone. I've been producing now for like 5.5 years and I'm still learning new stuff about EQing and compression. Yeah, I think that's most of my feedback for you. Well, that's all of my feedback. I say most because in theory I could have other ideas that I haven't thought of yet, but that's what comes to mind right now. Stutter.mp3. Let me check the feedback form. Nice. Ooh. Whoa. Chill intro. Whoa. Very, very cool. Okay, feedback. There are a few times where the automations, like towards the end of the segments, like towards the end of the 4 bars or the 8 bars, gets a little bit too much. Like you do kind of just want it to let the stutter ring out without messing around with it too much. But I do like the variations you have in there. The kick, I think, could be punchier. Right now it's a very sort of bit thumpier kick. It's short, which is good, but I think you could go for something with a bit more transient. Because I've been doing a lot of research just on like Starter House just for one collab, and generally you tend to have more of these like punchier, like deep house type of kicks. I think the bass could sound more analog. I think it would be important for it to sound more analog. And that just means like stuff like RC20, just like having automated little bits of distortion to make things sound a little bit off so that every hit of the bass is like a little bit different. I really would love to make a video on this, but I've just never gotten around to it, of like how to make things sound quite analog in Serum without that much effort. It's just a matter of modulation. You just want to affect the plugin in a way where every time that it's playing, there's like 7 different parameters that aren't dramatically different, but just slightly different, so that even if you played it 100 times, you know, the 100th time would still be unique from the 3rd time or the, you know, 57th time you play it. The intro is also quite long for having no vocal. Also, don't love this clap. I think you could find something a bit softer. I actually do really like this lead. It sounds so nice. The automations might not even be too much. It just felt too much on the first listen. Now that I'm listening to it again, it's quite chill. Bassy, yeah. Super addictive. Please finish this. Gucci and Asta ID. Once again with the insane cover arts. Ooh. Damn, okay. This is like a really work in progress one, but it's sick. I think the vocal chop definitely needs a little more distortion and sauce to it. It kind of has like a Skrillexy vibe to it just from the vocal chop. Like the rest of the track, no, but the vocal chop itself has a sort of Skrillexy vibe, which is good. Might want to try messing around to have like I don't know, for some reason I want it to move more. For this fill here, it needs something else. It needs something playing over top of it to really make it hit. Because right now it's just like everything kind of stops so that we get this thing, and then it goes. That part's good, but it just, it needs one more element to make it feel like, whoa, epic. Hell yeah. Very cool. I don't know if I have anything else to add, really, because the kick maybe could be a bit more pronounced, a bit more meaty and exciting, but also it doesn't look like it's super mastered, so might just be that. Oh, DMH, did you send an ID, by the way? Because I don't see it in my little submission table. Because I got only a few more left, and then this might end up being a very short stream. Ambient Speedhouse Trap Jersey. Crazy. I want to hear this. This sounds so NCS and I love it. The chords. Ooh.
And the beat goes.
Nice, Phil. Damn, this is definitely ambitious. I like it. I definitely really like this. I think really the problem is just like in combining these, it does feel like two different songs. So you have this first bit. Love it. Love this. This reminds me a lot of like Kosu stuff. I'm super big fan of the bit crushy vocal thing. I think it's missing a bit more like mids and presence. Like it's just missing a bit of power in the vocal. Or you could make it more atmospheric and have it a bit wider and like softer. Still needs to be a bit louder regardless, but stylistic choice there. The transition here also needs a bit more you could just have like a big reverb come after from the vocal. That way it feels a bit more connected, because right now it's just kind of like the section ends. This though doesn't feel connected at all. Like it's very difficult in my brain to connect these two. It definitely needs a bit more work to it. Also, I'm not sure if I could consider this speed house. It feels more like bass house. The lead also needs way more like distortion and I don't know. I just want it to be like more pitchy and crystally. And I say pitchy like auto-tune type of pitchy. And like in a glitchy way. But the sound is fully like super dope. Also like the bongo fill things. Here I'd make the chords louder. So I just make the chord layer a little bit more pronounced. Because you can kind of hear it, but it's not quite loud and present enough to give over as much feeling as it could, I think. I really like this thing though. Here, I'm not actually. I love this. I just don't like this dung thing, because what happens is you have this dung, and all the energy you have just suddenly stops. So I would say the easiest. You don't even have to change how it is. I think you just need to bring the note forward so that it comes in sooner after that. Dung, because right now it's dung, whereas it needs to be like dong, dun. That way you keep the rhythm going while still leaving the space in there. Because right now it's because you can then just have dong, do, da, 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 da.
And the beat goes.
Here though, the lead starts to get really complicated with the mix. Like it feels everything is like in the middle, so you don't really have as much space as you need to let all the elements breathe. Not sure how to fix it though, without dramatically changing like the whole production. The only solution here, I think, is like soothe sidechaining. The only one for like the best quality mix is like soothe sidechain it so that your lead is cutting out and EQing automatically some of the basses and like the other like trappy leads going on here. Not a big fan of like the triplet, to be honest. It just feels like you don't need that much variation. You already have so much going on there. You can just let it repeat because it's sick. Damn, I had a lot of feedback for that. I feel like I literally just went through the whole track and just like was like, here, do this, do this, do this. It's not normally what I do, but there's just so much going on there. Okay, cool. Let me check my submission form one last time. Nope, nothing new. Alrighty. Live the speed house? Yeah, the speed house thing is cool. Super cool. Alright, Nick Bin, come on. Exclusive demo. Ooh, 80s vibes. Oh, our car is back, guys. No need to be afraid. Cool. I like the sounds we have going on here. I also like the drums. The drums here especially. Very snappy and I don't know, there's like something satisfying about them. Like the sample choice you have. I'm just not a big fan of the chord progression. Like, I think if it had a more, how should I say it, like a traditional chord progression, or like one that's a bit more music theory wise, like normal, or like conventional, I think it'd be a pretty sick tune. And just, yeah, not a big fan. I cannot like I just don't like it. Like, I got a new cymatics pack. Yeah, the cymatics packs are great. I mean, if you like the chords of Carl, that's fine. I just, personally, not a big fan. These are all FL samples for the vocals. The vocals are actually okay. Stylistically, it's quite cool. Yeah, I'm just not a big fan of the harmony with the bass and the chords. I think if it becomes more satisfying, and also I think you could try and like look for like 80s chord progressions. It doesn't have to be like 100% an 80s chord progression. I think if it were closer, it would be more accessible for sure. All right, the last one of the day, Asta ID. I mean, let me check my submission form one last time in case somebody sent. No, we are. This is the last one. All right, let's go. Real. Yo. Whoa. GG. I give up. What? I'm just listening to the track. I'm not even giving feedback. I'm literally just listening to it, enjoying it. It feels like some of the elements in here are a little buried. Like everything is very sustained, which I love, but also I think is a little more shaped from an envelope perspective. It might make it more satisfying. Might. It'll definitely make it like tighter if you tighten things up a little bit on the envelope end, but honestly, like this is just sick. Yeah, maybe like some EQ and compression, like fine tuning it so that it's as like loud and impressive as possible. It'd be nice as well for the vocal to come out a little more, because right now it's a bit quieter than all the other elements, so it'd be nice if it was just like leading a bit. It was functioning more as a lead than as like a background element. Yeah, here I think you could just have it play over the instrumental here. Think about it, yeah, that would be a little more fun. I wish you can learn how to make music. For real, same. I wish. I just random sample. Yeah, right. You just random sample, and then he just samples something, and it turns into this. Also, his drum choices are perfect. So good. That being said, where is the background image? Huh? Oh, that's why I moved it. I forgot. Bass is so clean. I mean, true. I forgot to close this. Wow, of course, coming out with the German. Hell yeah. Du, ich gehe jetzt gleich schlafen. Nee, gar nicht. I can't master for shit. Honestly, mastering is like the least of your worries. I wish y'all had like tutorials on how you make amazing mastering and stuff. I will probably eventually do tutorials. I've thought about it for a while. There's a lot of ideas I have. I have like 50 different video ideas of stuff I'd like to do. It's just a matter of like sitting down and doing them and like getting it to be exactly how I want it. Mofolk made speedrun tutorial mastering. Still use that. Yeah, there's a lot of great mastering tutorials out there. Yeah, there's a lot of really great info. The problem is honestly just like sorting out which one is the one that works for you. It's not even like finding the information. It's like picking out the exact right mastering tutorial for you. At the end of the day, it is all just principles. Everybody is doing more or less the same thing, just with slightly different tools and slightly different taste. When I try looking up dubstep tutorial, sure, there's so many. If you're looking for like decent dubstep related tutorials, Moonboy is a good shout. He's got a lot of stuff on his YouTube page. That's really great. Although again, I thought your dubstep track today was definitely the best thing you sent so far. So definitely keep going. I mean, boom, yeah. But like again, like he's got a bunch of stuff on his page already. Like even if some of it's like 1 or 2 years old, it's like all super relevant. I still go back to videos from like 3-4 years ago, 5 years ago, because they're just still that good. I forgot you can watch stuff from the past. That's kind of how it works, actually. They don't despawn when you watch them. True. Not even this stream despawns. This will actually be here like forever. It's not like Snapchat. True, it's not. It's not actually like Snapchat. Alrighty. My fine feathered friends. That concludes the stream today. I hope you had a wonderful time. I hope you got some good feedback. I say I hope because like I just hope my feedback was good. I hope you all get something out of it. You're late. Toxic, if you want to send something in, you can send something in before I end the stream. Favorite viewer is too late, true. Of course, you're still my favorite viewer. You'll never not be my favorite viewer, Toxic, right? You'll never not be. I think Toxic is the only person out of like my whole chat that I've met in person. Now that I think about it. Let's see if I have something. Let's go. This is so catchy, man. Oh my god. I need you to play it again. Like... This is so good. Oh my god. Damn, I love that. That's so sick. If you ever get stuck on this ID, just send it to me. I'll work on it. Who made it? This is an Asta one. Asta is an absolute goat. Let's see. Is there a new submission? Oh. Nope. I'm crying. Tragedy, really. You can send another one if you want while we wait for Toxic. Send something? Bet. You found me, V1. Let's go.
Feeling divine, it's like a crime. The way you move your body, I'm stuck in time.
No, why did I refresh this? What am I doing?
I'm stuck in time. I saw the sign. When I was lost, you found me. Found me.
Damn. Damn. Crispy clean. That's so sick, actually. Epic dubstep style? For real, this. I actually really love this. This is so sick. Biggest feedback really is just the clap. The clap could have way more personality. Right now it's not even that it's tight, it's also too like it feels like all the high end is rolled off of it. Partially because there's just so much high end in the But yeah, I think if you take that and then layer also like a very I wanna say tonal, but just a clap with too much character, like a really weird clap on top of that, and it'll be really sick. Low pass filter too steep. The thing is, it's not actually low pass. If you listen to the clap, it's not. It's a normal clap. There's just a lot of high end. How do y'all make better music than me? Dude, Nickman, I don't know. I've been here for like 5 years, and I'm like, it's gonna get better eventually, and then it just doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, on the transition. I actually like that. It feels more dramatic like that. I would maybe even add more resonance to this filter. That way it's like, you know, you get that peak moving up the thing. It pronounces the clip a bit too much, maybe. Watch as soon as I start doing future bounce and oh my god. The low pass filter could have some work, yeah. I think it works just fine as is. I just think, yeah, you could add resonance to it and it'd be cooler. Other than that, everything's good. Here the clap feels awkward though. I should filter the filter. Kappa. Real. Let's see, did also send one more ID. He did. Let's go. Bing. Do you? Oh my god, that's a lot of IDs. Which one am I supposed to listen to? I want to listen to this one. Okinsu. Yo, it's Conky. Did you see my message on SoundCloud, by the way? Man sent an album, real. We didn't. We haven't had a Conky submission yet. Alright, let's. Ooh. Oh, I think you've sent this before, actually. Maybe. It's fire though. No, I think this is definitely the right link. Yo, true. Gotta open the click audio. Now my question is, when does this EP drop? People don't need to increase their skill level to collab with me. What do you mean the EP is... Okay, it's off car up. What's I gonna thought? Man, you scared me there. The EP better drop. I'd say mastered vocals, but instrumentals need work. Nickbin, I'm gonna give you a piece of advice. You're always gonna need work. There's never gonna be like a point where you've completed it. The only people genuinely who I think have like completed music are people on the tier of like Phineas, Billie Eilish's brother, the one who does all of her productions. Like that guy has a mastered music. He has completed the journey. You know, people like Timbaland and Ferb, true. Of course you can send an ID. Just send it into the link. Send Bliss of Kara as a conky simp. Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you, Nick Ben, about the vocals. I'm just saying, like, saying that you've mastered it leaves no room for improvement. So I just encourage you to always think about how you can get better, because that'll take you really far. That mentality is like the most important. And let's see, is there a freshly new ID? Not yet. We'll wait for the conky ID. I mastered music just yesterday. Damn, you know what's crazy is I also mastered music. Like, literally, I mastered it. Like, I put a limiter on it, and now it's mastered. It's crazy. I gotta play something. This is too quiet. Filter the filter. New virtual riot 50 rack sound goodizer is the new Virtual Riot video for sure. Where's the Conky ID? We need it. We can't end the stream without it. What kind of plugin would you make, Afkara? Like, what type of plugin would you make? Like Disperser, but on crack? Do it. I honestly, like, I feel like the best way, if you wanted to get into plugin development, is just using Patcher or the racks in Ableton and just seeing how far you can get with it. Because, if you think about it, all plugins are kind of just the same. That's what I do. Oh, hell yeah. I've been making, you remade Fresh Air? No shot. Because iLok sucks. I want to make my own mastering plugin. What would you put in your mastering plugin? Because, like, a mastering plugin, to me, is like the Ozone suite. But even that, to me, isn't like a plugin. It's like their suite of plugins. It's like, you know, EQ, dynamic EQ, limiter, reverb, stereo enhancer, and limiter. Not the stereo enhancer. No. What would I put in my mastering plugin? Reverb. Oh my god. Hell yeah. The best suite is the Kilohertz one. That's true. Kilohertz genuinely has such a nice suite of plugins. Like, it's so good. And the thing is, you can get so many of them for free. Like, Nickman, if you're looking for free plugins and you don't have the Kilohertz ones, get it. And you know what we're about to get? A Conky ID. Let's go. I actually don't know if you've sent this one before. I recognize this cover art. But we'll listen to it again regardless.
When I'm with you, I can see the world ahead. When I'm with you, there's no voices in
And Infatuator. Wrong link? Alright. We'll wait for the right link. Damn. Ozone and Fab Filter I cannot use, unfortunately. That's fair. Damn, Ozone crashing? Wrong link streak too. In the meantime, you know what? I'm gonna leak a Future Bounce ID. Fuck it. I'll leak one of my old ones. No, this is the wrong... Oh, I forgot. I'm on... Wait. I have to go in here. Forgot I'm on the Sanctuary channel. Ooh. I mean, this one is one that I definitely... Actually, there's one I've showed before, but it's been absolutely ages. But there's another one I have for sure that's like... Yeah, this one. I don't think I've showed this one on stream before. I love... I took this picture as well, by the way. I love this one, but I just can't finish it. It's so hard. The project's also so messy and disgusting. While we wait. Needs more EQ. he carry. I'm impatient. This is a Sanctuary exclusive. Okay. Hey, let's go. Thank you. Yeah. Of course, you know what's crazy? This track is almost like 2 years old. Like, this is an old ID. It's like, it actually might be 2 years old. I made this, like, the first version of this a while ago. I have some toms to have the groove. I will add that as a comment, because that is great. That is a great idea. I wonder if I can use an EQ instead of fab filter. By EQ, what do you mean? Polyverse plugins. I would definitely recommend you try the kilohertz plugins. This is a lot of the fab filter and ozone stuff that you can kind of replace with the kilohertz stuff. It's not going to be exactly the same. They have different sound to it, but and yeah, fab filters are sweet. Kilohertz. Oh, Melda. That's the one I'm thinking of. That one's also free and it's super based. Alrighty. Where is the Conky ID? We need it. There it is. Oh my god. Oh wait, Toxic and wait, there's oh, we have other ones. Oh hell yeah. Cool. Let's play this first. Let's go. Fresh Conky ID, guys. I love this bird. Okay. What? Yes. The outro. Oh my god, the sparklies. More bass, please. More bass, more good. True. Ooh. Nice ending chord. This is so sick. Dude, like, you just come in here with the... Yeah, more bass for sure. Also, like, the bass needs more distortion. Like, it needs saturation. Time to look at some kilohertz plugins. Hell yeah. Kilohertz, yeah. Kilohertz. But yeah, it's just cause for short. Konki, really my big feedback is like, yeah, more bass. The mix definitely needs some work in terms of like compressing things, mostly like distorting and I mean distorting, like saturating the basses more so that they're a bit have a bit more mids to them. The leads could maybe also use like an extra layer or two that's a bit deeper so that you get a bit more mids out of them as well. And then the intro is a bit long. I like it's cool, but it's a bit too long. Like a minute intros can work, but it needs to be like really an intro and then a break, and it needs to move more. Whereas here it's kind of the instrumentation has stayed the same for like 45 seconds. So it would help to have like the intro be really soft, then by here go into this with the drums. Not a super big fan of the drums, but I see where you're going with it. And then maybe here you can go back to being a little softer. It needs a vocal as well, but like we all need a vocal. Instead of install and not trust it, my browser doesn't trust it. Yeah, that's funny. It is. I made it. Of course, I actually started Kilohertz so that he could wipe out every producer's FLPs at the same time. Crazy. Make sure to back them up all before. Like he backs up all of the IDs and FLPs first though, so that he can sell them back to the producers. Alrighty. Asta and Aukensu. Oh, a different ID.
Breathe me in, breathe me out. Oh. Breathe me in, breathe me out.
Just Nick Ben.
Breathe me in, breathe me out. Yeah.
Nice clap. Super groovy. That's crazy. I'm not sure I'm a big fan of the tonal profile of this though. Like the EQing is just the basses and chords feel too clean. Like they feel like they need a little more dirt and mid to them. Like they need to be a bit muddier actually. Like this is me like messing around with the EQ, by the way. This is without EQ. To me that just pops out more. For reference, that's like adding like 45 dB to the sub bass, a bell around like 1K and then another bell around 5K. Just to give it a little bit of shine. Just for reference. I just noticed that Asta likes A minor a lot. Yeah, some producers really like that. Like for me, my favorite key is D sharp minor. Like I just love how it sounds. These switches always make me regret the path in genres. You can always swap. Not really feeling the top vocal chop thing. Everything else on solid. Yeah, I feel like it works. It's not something I would listen to, but I know that this is stuff that people will dig. Like there's definitely a group of people who will really vibe with this vocal chop. No, no, I didn't even see it. Toxic, no. I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe you've done this. You bring sin into my chat. Disgusting. And here I was taking it all seriously. What I was going to say though is it reminds me of Nick Mira. Like, he only produces in C minor. Dude, there are children here? Yeah, me, for real. I'm the children. Next track, Mo Falca Deeper, Toxic Remix. That's how we're going to finish off our day today. Let's go.
You and in warm water, sunlight on my skin. I'm sinking to the feeling. The whole world disappears.
Nice. This is actually super high quality. Toxic? Damn, not what I was expecting at all.
Safe beneath the water, swimming in your blue. Lost inside your ocean. All I see is you. All I see is you.
Hell yeah. Trap section. Oh? Yes! Let's go. Damn. Damn. That goes so hard. You need to play that. Like, you need to play that live. It'll go so insane. Because it'll start off with this. And then just go to... I will say here, the only feedback I have is this vocal drop. I feel like it could be... I have like a delay on it. Like, to give it like more of a groove, like... But it's like, you know, it has like the velocity change stuff from the echo. If you take like an Echo Boy, it'll give you a really nice textured, saucy, and like slightly variant echo every time. So it's not just like straight, like boring delay. And then yeah, just maybe like a little more like reverb and distortion on it to give it like crunch. I'm poor, I can buy Echo Boy. Neither can I. Moving on. Which kilohertz plugins are free that are good replacements? If you just download the kilohertz bundle, I think all of the free plugins are in there. What? Afkara, what are you freaking out about? Damn. I should turn that into a song. Neither can I. Alrighty, chat. That is the end of the stream today. It was a fantastic stream. Bangers. Clip it. Honestly, clip it and send it to me. Because I don't feel like going back into the VOD and finding the place where I said it. Yeah. Good stream today. Thank you for sending in all those bangers. It was a pleasure having you all. And yeah, I'll see you guys again next week. You know how it is. And yeah, tomorrow, important announcement. Keep your eyes peeled. There's school stuff coming. Changes coming to Sanctuary. Sanctuary sessions when? I'll see you 7 months later, and I'm like, yes. Has it already been? It's already been 5 months. I need to start planning how I'm gonna, like, my housing and stuff. Toxic, when are you gonna do it? Thanks for the stream. You are welcome. I'll see you guys later. Dimension Records. Yeah, we're going back to Dimension for sure. You know, actually, I picked the name Sanctuary. It was actually my idea. Crazy. Alrighty. I'll see you guys later. Ciao, ciao.